Today was a very special day for the Health Service Executive in Ireland. We launched the HSE Health Passport and we had the premiere of the Mission Possible movie, which is our digital awareness campaign.
Tech firms are in talks with ministers about creating health passports to help Britons return safely to work using coronavirus testing and facial recognition. Facial biometrics could be used to help provide a digital certificate, sometimes known as an immunity passport, proving which workers have had COVID-19. As a possible way of easing the impact on the economy and businesses from ongoing physical distancing even after current lockdown measures are eased. The UK-based firm Onfido, which specializes in verifying people's identities using facial biometrics, has delivered detailed plans to the government and is involved in a number of conversations about what could be rolled out across the country. Its proposals, which have reached pilot stages in other countries, could be executed within months. The firm could use antibody tests proving whether someone has had the virus or antigen tests, which show current infections. Digital identity experts say they are in the discovery stage of what could be tailored for the UK government, but developing a type of health certificate through app technology is gaining traction.
What is Immunity Passport and why would we want to issue one?
So, Natasha, as the cases in the United States approach 1 million, experts like Dr. Fauci have actually said that this could be a real possibility. And essentially what it is documentation that you've had the infection, that you have antibody tests, and that you can presumably go back to work or relax social distancing.
It's an idea that has gained support around the globe, one that could help kickstart the economy and help some of us return to a normal life. But that idea is also stirring up just as much controversy as it is support. It's called an immunity passport. Once your body recovers from COVID-19, it produces antibodies that could, in theory, make you immune to the virus. You would get documentation, and then you could return to normal everyday life. Go back to work. You wouldn't even have to social distance anymore. Sounds pretty good.
В США.
Мы дадим вам паспорт, подтверждающий наличие антител. Вы сможете ходить на работу и быть в безопасности.
Ang World Health Organization ang pagbibigay ng mga immunity passport.
இந்த நிலைமையில சில நாடுகள் immunity passport அப்படிங்கிற திட்டத்தை கையில் எடுத்திருக்காங்க.
If you contract COVID-19 and survive it, you might be entitled to what is called an immunity passport, a certificate that proves you're at less risk of contracting the coronavirus because you've already had it. That will most likely exempt you from some of the restrictions put in place to contain the virus, so you'll be able to leave isolation and go back to work. While immunity passports are not a thing yet, some countries like the UK, Germany and Italy are considering introducing the practice. Immunity passports would potentially help ease lockdowns, get the economy rolling again, bring doctors and other healthcare workers back to their jobs after isolation where they can continue to cure infected patients. But for someone to be given an immunity passport, doctors will first need to check their blood to see if coronavirus antibodies are present. The antibodies indicate that the person has some degree of immunity to the virus. But there are a few issues with the immunity passport. It could potentially give people a sense of false security, as antibody tests are not always accurate or effective, and will need to be carefully validated and approved for use. Scientists also do not yet know if a past infection could prevent reinfection and how long one could stay immune. There are reports from China of people who have been infected twice, and a Japanese tour guide in her 40s from Osaka was reported to have tested positive for COVID-19 twice, even though she had recovered the first time. But it isn't just the science that makes immunity passports potentially problematic. Some people are worried that such a system would grant one group of people more privileges and rights that another group will be missing out on, paving the way for other serious issues. So, does the world really need immunity passports? Will they do more harm than good?